We are now live. Let me double check.
Oh, sorry.
Let me double check on the YouTube. Give me a second, guys. Share the screen. Share the screen.
He's such a big wind-up. I realize.
All right, all right, all right. We're live, we're live, we're live. Wait, is this working on YouTube yet? Come on, man. Tell me we're live on YouTube. Come on. Oh no, we're working. Yes, fantastic. Yo, 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 what's good, people? Mind my voice. I've been hosting, singing, rapping, jumping on tables. At the, at the Shuriken Sounds event. Unfortunately, my camera's not working right now. But I am in the same room as Jay Johnson. So Jay Johnson is sat right behind me. It is currently 9:20 p.m. UK time. Friday, the 5th of November 2023. Welcome to another amazing episode of Technically Speaking, which is a weekly webinar covering everything charts, trading, etc. To get onto this weekly webinar. Oh, 1 second.
Yeah, I've sent the request
Send a request?
to record.
Oh, okay. Do I have to accept the
Okay.
request? Is it recording on your side? Everything good?
Yeah.
All right, amazing.
No, you have to accept it, please.
I have to accept it? Okay. I've not got a request to accept anything. Is it recording?
No.
Try again.
Sent request.
Okay.
Oh, you need to give it manually. So.
Okay, I can make you co-host. There you go, you're co-host. Maybe that's gonna make a
Sweet.
difference.
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
This meeting is being recorded.
All right, this meeting is being recorded. All right then. All right then. Okay, so
Here we go.
So, at Blockchain Sensei, we stream. At Blockchain Sensei, we stream not once, not twice, but 3 times per week on Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays, 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. UK time. That's 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. If you're in New York. So to join the webinar, you click the link in our bio. Click it right here. And then what you do is you click on this top link here. And this link will basically let you join our free weekly Zooms. Everybody and anybody is welcome. Okay, so. Oh, wait. No. Let me share my screen again. Okay, it's bonfire night as well outside. Okay, back here.
Yeah, we should go up to room. Like after this, it's gonna be one of these. Yeah.
All right, so
Outside gonna be stunning. It's gonna be foggy tomorrow as well.
all right, disclaimer, terms and conditions. So the man and I are excited because it's bonfire night right now. So just a disclaimer, terms and conditions, all content is for education, information, and entertainment purposes only, and it should not be considered as investment advice to buy, sell, hold any investments, nor let me say that again. Considered as investment advice or recommendation to buy, sell, hold any assets, nor place any trades. Please always do your what, guys?
Research,
Research, man. Our content is intended and should only be for informational use only. It's very important to do your own analysis before making any investments, which should be based on your own individual circumstances. So you should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor. KG Khan, Twin, are you a financial advisor?
Nope.
No? Jay Johnson, are you a financial advisor?
Nope.
The Bitblond, are you a financial advisor? No. Independently research and verify all and any information you may find in our show, which rely upon whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise. All investments come with what, guys?
Risk.
Yes. So always do your own research. Neither myself, Bitblond, Jay Johnson, KG, Carmen, or anybody in the room right now are financial advisors. And we do not intend to be perceived or received as financial advisors. However, we work in collaboration with several accredited financial advisors and/or financial accountants and accredited financial investors, etc. If you're unable to mitigate your risk, let us know immediately so we can refer you to an accredited financial advisor. So. It's a very interesting time in crypto right now. I feel like this consolidation is the biggest tease in the entire world. Why is Bitcoin consolidating between 34 and 35K? It's been 2 weeks. What is going on? Are we going up? Are we going down? Bitblond, what do you tell me?
We're going up.
All right, go on. Show us some TA why you think we're going even higher. It's always.
But now it does look like it kind of does look like it's.
Yeah, we can see.
Yes. Wait. So you've not sold any Bitcoin in this whole time? All right. Yeah, we're breaking that resistance. I have a trading view alert for 1.3 trillion. If we cross 1.3 trillion, I'm gonna get multiple reminders. Oh shit. Oh, oh, the shilling. Oh no, the mate. What's going on? Come on, we're trying to see this old coin. What this old coin, Mina? All right, go on, give us some insight. Yeah, that's a nice 3.5x. Yeah. All right. Talk to us about the Ethereum trades. What have you been doing, Bitblond? Wait, are you scalping or are you spot trading? What's going on? Oh, I've got a sell order on 2032. Wait, is it not letting you? Oh no. Hey, we got Mr. Harding here. He's not been here for a while. Oh, this is why we need one. Yeah, it is. It's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck. Oh, one sec. One sec. One sec. One sec. Wait. One sec. One sec. This is why it's really good to have somebody on support.
Yo, Kyra's
Well,
also trying to
I was
join.
here.
Tyra was trying to join, but
Yeah, I
the
was
He's
trying to
in
join.
the right room.
No, it doesn't let you join the room either on desktop. It's been weird.
oh no way.
Yeah, it's been a bit mad.
This is probably people that's been trying to come in and climb again.
Yeah, the Matrix is just strong right now, bro.
Bro, trust me, she's attacking everyone. It's not showing my face. Emily was trying to do support and resistance. It wasn't letting her. She was trying to show us an undervalued altcoin, and it was changing the screens like 4 different times.
No, bro,
Yeah.
it's because right now is the peak time. We're not meant to be showing people this stuff. People are meant to be distracted by everything that's going on in the world. You're not meant to be accumulating what the whales are accumulating right now. If this isn't an accumulation pattern on ETH, I don't know why is.
Go Ethereum, guys. I'm very bullish on Ethereum. Let's
I'm
do this.
I'm the same. I'm very bullish on ETH, on the entire alt space right now. It's a bit crazy.
Yeah.
I can't
Okay.
lie, I have been living and swimming in the Hex Pulse Chain ecosystem and living on DexTools.io. I can't lie. I'm loving life on DexTools.io. My uptime on DexTools.io is very high right now. Can't
Oh,
lie.
fair, fair,
Do you know,
fair,
do you know,
fair.
do you know, do you know what I love about decentralized trading? I love the fact that I can live see every single trade under the TA.
I get you. I get you.
Yeah, it's a good edge.
Right, I've got to give some prices. Well, not prices that people should like live by, but just my opinion of where things are
Yeah, we
and
we
where
we want your opinion, yeah.
they're gonna
Yeah,
get. So
you can change if you want, because yeah, something is up.
I'm gonna
Every,
say, looking at this, first area of resistance, we're kind of hitting it now at 1902, which is a perfect fib. I wish you could see what I'm seeing right now. How perfect of a fib level this is.
bro,
It's actually terrifying.
take over the screen. Take over the screen, your co-host.
I
Yeah.
can't. It won't let me on my
What?
laptop.
Wait.
Oh
It won't
my
let me.
God,
It
this is
won't
a
even let me
matrix
join
Uh,
the
attack.
room.
If Miss
Oh,
Harden
Mr.
can't
Harden,
share his
Mr. Harden,
PAs, that
I
is
see what you're seeing. I see what you're seeing.
Do you see it?
Yeah. It's touched. It's touched twice. It's touched twice.
Yep, it's a
And
perfect line.
there's two candles, like literally double bodied candles
Yep,
that are like, yeah, I see what you're saying, definitely.
big. So that is clearly telling me that price level there it's scary how clean these fib touches are. Like ridiculous. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna tweet it because these fib touches are ridiculous.
Yeah, it's looking.
Okay.
1902.
that's not like I've missed
Yeah,
Miss Harden's
that,
PAs.
and then we've also had the
He's been
1020
waiting for
cross
3 weeks.
literally right now about to happen. So I'm gonna say ETH is about to explode tomorrow. Like in the next week, ETH is about to explode. And then retracement points, I'm seeing 2726. So someone tweet that. Then I'm seeing the next one.
Wait.
Well, I have to see that.
Wait, you
Wait.
said what?
Yeah, I'm gonna
2726.
2726.
2726.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm changing my take profit.
What? It's gonna hit 2726.
Yep.
I mean, guys, if we're looking at Bitcoin and Bitcoin can potentially reach 40K by
Well,
the end of the year, why wouldn't Ethereum make such a move as well?
But that's not even the finishing point. That's just the first point that I think we'll get a pullback.
You think wait,
So
we'll
I think the next pump, I think the next pump is to 2,726. Then after that, it's definitely. I think it's going to get to 4,264. Then after that, we're looking at end of the cycle, 21K.
What? You think Bitcoin is just gonna hit 21K?
27. Wow.
Yeah.
I wasn't that bullish.
Worst case, 8K. Best case,
I was thinking
21K.
the 8s to 10. I was thinking the 8s to 10.
What?
21. It's possible though, because
Michael,
I don't
I'm
know.
really
Like this
interested.
is a
I'm
pretty
really
unpredictable
interested to know
cycle.
your reasoning around this last figure.
The institutions are in now. Yeah. So it's different. It's a bit different from last cycles. So we don't know. We don't really know.
The reason for this, and again, I don't know
Authentico will have like 4
the
M, so
time scale. I'm just going based off the Fibonacci's. That's all I'm going off. I'm just going off straight technicals on a macro view. That's all I'm doing. Is I'm looking at the technicals. I've put the fibs on it. I've seen the accumulation zone from the whales. We've got the 1020 crossover. We know that there's a Ethereum ETF coming. We know that Ethereum is being accumulated by JP Morgan. Like everything's there. Literally
Wow.
everything's there. The fundamentals are there and the technicals are there. So that's where I'm like, this doesn't happen that often in history. Plus, we've got a clear as day accumulation in that zone between 1400, between where is it? Between 1,513 up to 2,144. It's a big box since literally they've had a year of accumulation. If you look from January 23, from the 2nd of Jan 23 up until now, that is 1 year's worth of accumulation. You'll see it now. Can you see it? Get the box tool, draw a box, and you'll see.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it is.
Sideways movement. Sideways movement.
That's ridiculous. Tell me that's not crazy.
Yeah, the market's just consolidating between those zones.
Yep. And then all I did was do a fib extension from the bottom of that move. So you see that red wick that's popped out of that zone. From there up to the highest point that it got to, and then back down to where the moving average is. That's how I got my prices.
Nice. That's good price action, man.
Obviously, I could be completely wrong, but ETH does trail Bitcoin. So the numbers that Bitcoin gets to the previous cycle, I think it's 2 previous cycles, or like around that area, is the number that ETH gets to. Because remember, there was big hype on Bitcoin getting to $300, and then ETH got to 300, and then everyone ignored it. And then there was big hype on Bitcoin getting to 8 to 2K, and then everyone ignored it. Bitcoin went to like 54 or whatever it was. Meanwhile, ETH had gone from 300 up to bloody 4,000. They do similar runs just after each other, but ETH always does more gains than Bitcoin without fail.
You know what? You know what changed the game for me recently? Looking at the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart and vice versa. I figured out, yeah, I didn't make this move, but in May, June 2023, if I converted all my Ethereum into Bitcoin and converted it back to Ethereum today, my Ethereum would be up 40%. So let's say I had one Ethereum, converted to Bitcoin in like May, June 2023, converted back into Ethereum today, you'd have 1.4. It's mad, that, innit?
Mad.
There's times to be in Bitcoin and times to be in Ethereum. That's why that's a big lesson that I've learned. You don't need to have both.
No, you don't. You don't. Go back to that chart of ETH. Did you have the 200 moving average on?
It wasn't me with the chart.
Me?
Was
Yeah.
Bitblond, I think.
Okay.
If you can pull that back up, and you'll see that the 200 moving average on the weekly is creating the craziest support. So
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, did you see it?
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
So actually would be like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just like I've
Wow.
never seen anything like that.
I
It's
think,
actually
yeah, I'm gonna take profits a little bit high this time. But also, you know, like the entire market is waking up. So that's why Ethereum performs a little bit better. Like NFTs, everything will be back, even, you know, if people don't believe. So Ethereum holds a lot of things inside crypto.
Yeah. And I think the reason why crypto's going to pump, the narrative this time is going to be different. The narrative is going to be that it's a flock to safety asset. And we saw a little sign of that recently when all the interest rates were going up and everything. That last Bitcoin pump, the most recent one that we had.
Not even that. But I'd say in addition to that, it was because of the conflict that's going on. So obviously people buy when there's uncertainty, when there's fear, and when natural disasters and when conflict goes on, like in Israel, for example. And of course gold did the same, you know. So people are seeing like cryptocurrencies as safety assets where like, okay, cool. You know, if any, you know, drama or anything goes on in the world, I'm gonna put my dollar in there because it's safer to do so, because obviously that market's gonna go up anyway. But everyone probably had the same idea, you know, if they were thinking that something
US
was
dollars.
going to be happening.
That's what it is. People are now not only are people doing that, institutions are going, now, you know what? It's kind of safer for us to have a bit of money in this Bitcoin and this ETH thing.
No, after this.
But I don't think they realize, like, this time round, the money that goes in, I don't think it's going to collapse in the same way. You know, like how we've had 82% drawdowns and whatever, the bear market. I don't think that's happening this time.
No, I think obviously people are starting to see more of a use case in the blockchain anyway. We've gone into the phase where people are seeing that blockchain is really, really good for data. So it's having more use cases, of course, as well. And of course, AI technology is helping to bridge that gap as well.
Do you know what I've noticed? And I definitely saw it at Breakpoint. There wasn't that much talk of crypto, but there was a lot of talk of blockchain. That's what's changed. It's a lot of talk of blockchain. It's a lot of talk of the DePIN projects, which we've been talking about for ages, the decentralized infrastructure projects like Hive Mapper and Render and all of these things like SIA, things that actually add value to the real world. And then there's a lot of the tokenization projects popping up now, and a lot of talk on tokenizing assets and bonds and the stock market. That's all anyone's talking about, bro. And Larry Fink keeps talking about it. I've never seen this guy from BlackRock talk about something so much in my life. Obviously, I've not been around that long, but he don't normally bang on the drum about something that much. But he has been banging on about tokenizing bonds. But if you look at the macro play of what's happening in the bond market with China trying to sell off all their bonds, isn't it? Their US bonds.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want them. So America's in a situation whereby they got all this debt that's increasing. Their interest on their debt means that they're paying more interest on their debt than they're putting into weapons, which is crazy for America. So who's going to buy their bonds? Nobody. Whereas if they tokenize them and make them attractive to the everyday public and the everyday man, they might just save themselves.
It's just like 2008. You know, the whole reason why the market crashed was because of the real estate. You know, real estate was just becoming way overpriced. Now we're seeing the same situation with energy, you know, and that's because obviously the conflict's going on in Russia as well. So it's like, you know, it's only a matter of time until something happens.
I don't think it's a property one. Well, it's a property one this time, but it's a commercial real estate one. So that's where it's worse. Like before 2008, like Kathy Woods put out some data the other day, and she was showing that like we're way worse. We're in the exact same climate in terms of people buying properties and stuff as we were in 2008, and we're worse than we was at the peak of COVID. But the media and the news just isn't covering that at all. It's just not there. So what's going to happen is, if and when this conflict dies down, then people are going to actually then concentrate and realize, oh, hang on a minute. Oh, yeah, back to real life, back to reality. Oh, yeah, everything's a shit show. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I don't know if this is all going to happen before Christmas or after Christmas, but
is all right, man.
When I looked at the 1020 just a second ago, it's looking like ETH is about to pop off this week. But we'll see. I could be wrong. I'm just
brilliant stuff. Brilliant
Yeah,
stuff.
I
Even
think this next bull run it's going to be very, very high and different. You know, crypto is gaining more spaces also.
Can we look at Solana?
Yeah, even Solana's move was insane.
Bro, I saw Solana way too early, man.
Went from
If I was a bad man,
$35 to $46 in a week.
Oh, sick. I bought Solana at $21.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's like
look,
I mean,
now,
it's like
again,
a little bit.
Some people could say that this is like a crash, but you could also see that as a giant accumulation zone.
Yeah, absolutely.
We keep waiting for this shit to fall down.
And if that's a giant accumulation zone, that means there is some whales that have got some crazy bags of Solana.
You don't think so? I actually do.
Like insane bags. And you have to bear in mind, a lot of these people made crazy money on Solana the first time around anyway. And if they do it again,
it's drastic as well. I think it's gonna be.
The risk and reward on Solana right now is just dumb.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, that's one that I'm looking at. And obviously, like I said, Solana, I was saying it to you, Cairo, and when I was at Breakpoint, the plays that they're doing on the real world infrastructure stuff, like with render and cloud computing. So someone said at Breakpoint that GPUs are more valuable than gold.
GPUs?
Yeah. Graphics cards.
Oh, wow.
And if you look at it, he's not lying, because the value of graphics cards is going through the roof.
Right.
They're just skyrocketing. It's what like Nvidia. It's just skyrocketing because everything on the planet needs a graphics card. AI needs graphics cards. Crypto needs graphics cards. Your phone needs a graphics card. Electric cars need graphics cards. Your TV needs graphics cards. Your computer needs graphics cards. Your phone needs graphics cards. Soon your glasses are gonna need graphics cards.
Lord,
Augmented reality, right?
Yep. So they're like,
interesting.
that is the new commodity, is graphics cards, and that's why people aren't realizing
yes, I'm in the tech
what's
industry.
happening with render
Yes, I'm a
token.
futurist,
I
but
was
I'm
gonna say,
not.
can we have a look at render?
Get you fucked up now. Don't get it fucked up now. You be watching me. Yeah, man, you got
This
the
one?
new glasses.
Yeah. This is done 100% this week, I think.
you better
Them
take
off.
them. You're gonna
This
be
time
a
being about me from the thing you get me.
Breakpoint, innit?
Matrix just watching my thing.
Weekly.
Nah,
Weekly or Friday?
I'm listening and all that.
Daily
Glasses
on
are
this
just straight be just surveillancing, man. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing
Oh, it's
yeah,
gone
we
like
ain't
that.
doing that. I don't care if you was on mute or not,
This
man.
is why it's
We
very
ain't doing
important.
that.
It's showcasing the importance of getting multiple people in the same room.
Oh my days! Look at that RSI. Oh my god, that was crazy. That was clearly going to pull back.
That spike was insane.
I made a few songs.
Yeah, that spike was hella crazy. Yeah, that was a definite pullback coming there. And was that pullback a resistance line as well?
Yeah, that was kind of
sort of flat.
It was a previous resistance that was broken through.
Yeah,
it didn't reach the
really
most recent high.
So any target price?
Let's see where we stopped this time. So where did it turn around this time? So it turned around at $3.
2.4 maybe.
See it on my screen. I can see a bit better.
No, a bit lower.
4 low.
Yeah, there. I mean, yeah, try maybe 2.7. Yeah, around there, like 2.6, 2.67.
What's the fundamentality?
You know what?
It didn't reach that resistance entirely.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually pissed at myself for not accumulating enough of these crazy alts. I've just been accumulating on like I've just been accumulating on Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, Stacks, Uniswap, and Curve. But now I'm like, damn.
Interesting. You're not involved in Cardano right now.
No, not really. Not too heavy. I used to be, but if it's between Cardano and Solana, I've got to go Solana.
Yeah, fair enough.
Only one of them is going to really dominate, in my opinion. There's space for both of them, but when I look at the return on investment from the two of them, the return on
Solana has definitely got a lot more going for it in the space right now.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a clear resistance at what was it? I've got 2.74 is the resistance on render. So let me just see where Mr. Fib says we're going on this. And again, on the weekly 1020, we've had a cross. So this is looking like this week. Maximum pullback, I'm thinking, is down to 1.2. Just put this in here.
Are you saying then in this case it might go back up?
I'm 98% sure.
Wait, you think render might pull back to 1.2?
Dom, why are you telling me to stop it?
Because you're doing some predictions that are just crazy.
I'm not doing predictions that crazy. I'm just doing the TA. Dom thinks my predictions are too crazy. And I shouldn't be saying them.
I think you shouldn't be saying specific days it's gonna happen and specific time is gonna happen.
I'm just following a technical analysis tool that has never been wrong.
Never been wrong.
Ninja, when you've back tested it and when I've back tested it, has the 1020 been wrong?
I don't want to say it's ever been wrong, but we can't ever say something's always right.
Exactly.
Okay, it's not always right, but it's right more than it's wrong.
Yeah, that's a safe thing to say. Let's leave it there. On the daily time frame. Yeah, not on no 5-minute bullshit like that. Daily, weekly, 4 hours.
Yeah, I remember I'm not looking at daily. I don't look at daily. I'm looking at weekly only. So
Okay,
if
that's the weekly.
If the 1020's crossed on the weekly, that's a big go sign.
Oh snap!
That's a big it's showtime.
It's that time.
I wish I could show my screen right now so I could show you what.
But can you
the
try
Matrix
it?
is seriously attacking you. How can Mr. Hardy not share his screen?
Because I'm
let me try.
showing mine. Let me stop. So then.
It says switch. Blockchain
share,
says
so-
personal. Switch on SMN81B. Why is that like me? Let me come out of this. Hold up.
It's a little late, but I prefer to take it depends. It depends on
Twin in it, this hoodie
Yo,
suits
Jay,
me.
are you there?
I know what it is. It's cozy.
yeah, I'm here. Wait, unmute. Yeah, I'm here. Like Basquiat with that pen.
I'll be honest, bro. I am gutted we didn't get into Lido's holdings that time when I showed you.
So say that again.
I said I'm gonna speak on this later in it, but I'm gutted that we didn't get into Lido's holdings that time when I showed you.
Oh yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's a tough one. But opportunities will always come. In fact, I've just seen a few, some really interesting stocks. I'll share them real quick, so you guys should be able to see my screen. Yeah. Cool. So first one is Estee Lauder. First time I ever heard.
No, Jay, I'm
heard of this brand.
gonna mute it on my side, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then turn your volume on and turn it up.
Okay, cool. We'll do that.
Just do it out the speakers.
What's the stock called, Jay?
One sec, guys. Just switching from Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2. You guys should be able to hear me as well.
Yep.
Let me know if so good.
So
So Estee Lauder, the first time I heard of this company, I think was when I was like pretty young because they used to sell like soap. Anyway, they're in a really good position now, technically, and they're sort of like a heritage brand. So if I go Estee Lauder, they're quite popular like globally. So they're a pretty strong brand. They've been going for quite a while. And right now they're at a very, very discounted price, which is looking quite healthy. Obviously, this is the weekly, a good place to start, in my opinion. So I've drawn out this box here. I think this could be tighter. What I really like to do is just look at the wicks that form on the daily. Right. So let's see if there's any wicks here. So I think I've seen this wick that's formed. Yeah. So that's why I decided to draw this bottom from here. And the upside is just looking pretty immense. Obviously, we're already oversold on the RSI. I like to pull the trigger when the RSI crosses over. So when the EMAs cross over on the RSI, that's typically when I pull the trigger. And that's either on the 4-hour, 3-hour, or 2-hour. That's usually a good way to do it. So you're looking at some like decent potential gains. Let's say it goes back up to where it fell off, right? So there was clearly, you can see that massive gap. So it goes back here, that's 13%. But even if it just goes to the next like immediate resistance on the 1-hour, still still get like 5% out of that. And that will only expose you to the markets for less than a day. So that's a pretty good like day trade. But it's you basically would open a position at the start of the day and then close it towards the end of the day. There's also this company as well, AMN. Just going to remind myself, AMN Healthcare Services. Yeah,
Bro, you're
pretty
finding
good
this
position
shit
right now.
Where are you finding
We
this
look at it on weekly. Can see, okay, cool. There's been quite a lot of
It's a nice
As
RSI. That's a
sell-off.
nice RSI right there,
You know what I
lad.
mean? You know what I mean?
It's
You can even
looking
see.
all right, lad. There.
There you go. You can see.
Yeah.
Oh wait, one sec. You can see here this current support, right? Used to be resistance
Mr.
back
It's a
here.
screamer.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? It's screaming, and this is
screaming.
just on the weekly. If you go into the daily,
boom,
this is like plummeting.
We're
We're going to the 4 hours, so I would actually wait.
Maybe
Maybe I wouldn't take this trade this week. Maybe like end of this week or early next week, because this is still on the way down. It may even go past this, because this is very, very bearish, as you can see. But obviously, when it comes back up, you know there's some potential gains to be made. Let's say it bottoms out at the bottom of this box, right? And we get to this next previous support, that's easy 13%. You know what I mean? Next one, BPT. What was this standing for again? Just gonna find out. BPT was, I think it was another biotech. Okay, BP Pluto Bay Royalty Trust. Interesting name. Anyway, on the technical, from a technical point of view, also in a nice good place. Look at that. This region has already been used as support on June this year. So that's really a good sign. If we look closer on the daily, it's getting closer to being below 30 on the RSI, right? Boom, if this shoots up, it will be quite nice. What I like to notice as well is these wicks, like this kind of wick, like this, for example. This would be.
Look at those gaps. Look at the gaps.
How can you forget
Look
the
at the
gaps?
gap for the take profit.
There you go. So yeah, that's one good way to do it.
Show them the gap of the line, mate.
We say that again.
Show them them gaps. This gap.
Oh, between the right.
Yeah,
This one here.
Yeah, that's take profit right there.
Yeah. So that would be. Let's say we put a line between here, 6.8. Right.
Yeah, what's the percentage gain from the?
It's currently that's
Yeah, that's good.
Good 42%. Certainly healthy. And the last stock for today, this one just had a massive sell-off from the open. I don't know, these orders must have been piling up, all these sell orders. So as soon as the market opens, you just look at this massive gap.
That one I'm gonna nickname that
30%, you know what I mean? So that's in a good position. I would also wait for this to coming down hard. It's still gonna lose some momentum right now. It's coming down hard. So yeah, once it loses the momentum, then you can start seeing, okay, it started to consolidate around the support, and then boom, wait for the momentum to shift on the smaller time frames, such as 4 hour, 3 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour. Then you know exactly when to pull your trigger. Thanks for listening.
Yo, how you think?
Yo, that was alpha.
Ooh.
That was big alpha. I don't know if you can see my screen now. Let me see if I can quickly share my screen.
Not yet.
No, you can't see it yet.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Host needs to enable me to share my screen.
1 second.
I'm co-host also, so 1 sec.
No, it's done. Call me started.
Oh.
Right, let me try again. Share screen. Boom. Okay. Welcome to the party.
Wait,
so this is
yes,
what I'm saying.
we're inside the party.
So this alpha that I'm sharing is normally only shared in lessons. I don't normally share this. This is like high level. So boom, cross. Look what happens. Boom, cross. Look what happens.
Yeah.
Boom. What's about to happen?
Cross.
How come you got your 1020 as like? Is there any reason why your 20 is green? You just like it?
No, it's my 10 is green.
Oh, your 10 is green.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I use blue. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, I do it as green and red. Green is go, red is sell.
Interesting.
So now's a sell-off point.
No.
Now's a buy point.
Yep. It just happened. literally 16th of October. Boom.
So you will go against the double top.
Yep. It crossed here on the weekly. I am not going to argue with that. I'm just going to go with what the TA is telling me.
But then you think it crossed before it went up and now it's hit a double top, so it's going to have a little retracement.
Yeah, it'll have a little retracement, but it'll have a retracement back down to here.
That's already happened in that red candle.
It'll retrace to here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then from there, boom, maximum retrace will be here.
Yeah, and then it's gonna go back up.
And if it's, like I said, if it's a crazy retrace, then we're going here, 1.2. But from there, and I doubt it, because if it was to go to 1.2, it would have to invalidate this, which would mean we would get out anyway the moment it goes below the 20. So
wouldn't you wait for the retracement and then get confirmation and go back and go into the trade?
Nah, because it's a swing. It's a long swing. It's a long weekly swing. Because this isn't a trade, really. This is a set and forget until I got. So let's say, for example, I did this here when it last did it. Boom. Would have got in here on my signal and then got out here. Obviously, I don't take profit of the whole journey, but I do take 166%.
It's a bit all right, man.
She ain't nothing to complain about. Let me just pull out this fib now. Show you what I'm seeing on this. So I'm seeing this from here. Look at that support. Can you see that support that's there? Where I've just about to start the fib.
Oh.
See that?
Uh-huh.
Bang. So now we go bang. And then we go bang. And there's our levels. And if we stretch this out a little bit, we should have a nice little level here. And look at that. What are the chances that the fib is exact again?
Wow.
On the 702, yes. Shout for Chain Backer. You know the vibe.
What are the chances? So for me, the exit point on render would be here at 5.3. And the next one, if we're lucky, if you're a madman, I normally get out at here, but some people would want to get out at there, but I think that's a bit too risky. So it'd be at 10.
Jesus. Oh boy.
Cheese and peas.
Yeah, it's time to have a look on altcoins.
Yeah. It's definitely alt season now. Definitely. Like Bitcoin's nice, but it's just not going to be doing. It's not going to be doing these numbers. It's just not. And then I want to look at Star Atlas because that game has been going bonkers.
Damn. That's
Look at
crazy.
this. This is all from Breakpoint. So after it's announced, after they played a few trailers at Breakpoint, 162%.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that support line here. Oh my god, look how perfect it is. Look how peng that is. Look.
Wow.
Beautiful. Textbook. And this is the best bit. The cross hasn't even happened yet.
The cross hasn't happened yet.
Nah, look.
What?
No, this is about to.
Yeah, but so this is gonna blow. This is gonna go.
And if you know anything about Star Atlas and you've seen the Star Atlas videos, boy, I'm gonna retweet them all on the. We covered them on NFT Fridays, but I'm gonna retweet them all again.
By the way, guys, this is not financial advice.
It's not at all.
Do your own research.
You definitely have to do your own research because I'm just a crazy guy on YouTube that just draws lines on things and talks about weird fib numbers. I'm absolutely chatting absolute waffle.
Wow.
Do not buy anything that I've talked about on the show today.
Unless you research it yourself.
Unless you research it yourself.
And you decide to.
And you decide you want to throw all your money away.
Your own God.
Yeah, at your own goal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And there, I'm gonna walk away.
One quick question. Is this Star Atlas DAO or just Star Atlas?
Star Atlas. And then I'm gonna retweet all this stuff now.
He's a
from, and it'll be on the main blog and say Twitter. And if you just watch 4 of these videos off this Twitter, it's very hard to argue, especially when you combine it with what's happening with Render, what's happening with Unity. It's just very, very hard to to see this thing not doing an absolute redonkulous madness. But hey, I don't know anything. Right, let me retweet the first one. Retweeted. Boom. Let me retweet this.
While you do that, I've got 2 stocks that are very undervalued right now. In fact, I've got a few, right? If I could just share my screen. Now, Ninja was laughing at me because I've basically been doing a lot of my TA on these stocks on Trading 212, and these are basically essentially just line charts. So literally, like, I've just been doing price action off of lines and curves, and it's been pretty cool. But basically, I'm looking into very, very undervalued stocks that boomed during the pandemic. Now, these stocks are essentially medical stocks, so like stocks that were, you know, dealing with the vaccine, etc. Ethically, if you're against, you know, buying these stocks, don't do it. But you know, I don't think I'm ethically inclined to be opposed. So essentially, I've been looking at Transcode Therapeutics for one, which is very, very undervalued, as you can see right now. It's in the red zone on the RSI. My computer's moving very, very slow, but as you can see, like, it was in a it's at a very, very low point right now, and it's gotten to a halt. So it's in an area of like downwards consolidation, but even just recently on the weekly, we can see there's quite some consolidation. So I'm essentially buying and holding this stock right now. Basically just looking at that line right there. It might go below that point. But essentially I'm just basically going off the back of like, this stock was once valued a lot during times of crisis. So as you can see, if, you know, God forbid, a madness was to happen in the world and the world just slowed down, you know, we could see upside of
150x.
literally like a mad thing. Like I'm looking at a couple stocks right now that could do 300x. So yeah, the percentage gains on these type of stocks, literally the percentage gains on these type of stocks, like I'm calling these ones emergency stocks. So like when the world goes to absolute turmoil.
This one's like
there's
500x
that
from
one
all-time high,
for
like.
starters. There's also LIAM,
Yeah.
which is
isn't that 500x from all-time high?
Yeah, bro, pretty much like 200, 300x, like on these type of stocks.
These pharmaceutical ones, I've heard about these pharmaceutical ones because this is what you know, that Martin Shkreli, the guy that bought the Wu-Tang thing, Wu-Tang album. This is what he messes around with, all these pharmaceutical madness ones. And this is when people are like, oh yeah, crypto's volatile, crypto drops crazy, there's crazy gains to be made on crypto. I'm like, nah, it's been happening in pharma for time. This is why I was trying to get Josh on it hard, because obviously he knows the pharma space big, in it. Bro, look at this. What was the drop from? What was the price?
So this price was currently
all-time high.
The all-time high on this was previously around, hold on, let me move this out of the way, around $17 per share. And it's now currently priced at $4 per share. So if you got in at this point here, you would have seen 4x from this green candle alone.
And set man were accumulating all of that.
Literally, and obviously this was in the space of a week as well, so that was a madness. So that alone was 4x. Then from all-time high, we could be seeing like 17x. You know what I'm saying? If you bought at this point and was to hold on for like a year's time and stuff, in case of any crisis or anything happens in like 2024, 2025, etc. So similarly to like cryptocurrencies, I'm looking at stocks that can potentially be of value in the near future. Of course, there is the likes of defense stocks, which Jay and Ninja and I looked into, obviously at the when literally things were kicking off in Gaza. Now this is the move that has been going on in the last week or so on Leidos Holdings, which is essentially a stock that provides materials for aircraft. And so yeah, basically it's moved from 89 to $103 per share. And I believe literally this is the period from when the start, like from when the crisis and from when conflict was kicking off. So yeah, this is Leidos Holdings. Other defense stocks, like this one here, has done crazy gains as well. Lockheed Martin has done what percentage gains? So this was from the start of the conflict up until now. It's done 8% as well. 8% gains there. And then I also want to talk about SQ Block, which is in a really, really good buy position, just like Jay's stock. Essentially, there was a buy order that I placed here at this point on the RSI. And I've seen about 20% gain so far on this stock. And I'll probably, 30% there on this stock. I got in a bit late. I only saw 20%. But yeah, that's what I've seen on SQ so far. And if I zoom out, I'll show you where we're at as well. So we're still in a very... Sorry?
Like Square?
Yes, Block, yeah, Square.
Oh, mad.
Yeah.
I forgot about this company.
Literally, so from all-time high, this stock is looking insane as well. So
it's not like it's a rubbish company either. This is actually a good company.
Literally, all-time high is around $289 per share, and it's currently priced at $48. So it's very, very undervalued.
I bet you go on the fundamentals real quick on it, just on the right-hand side, just underneath the, on the right-hand side where the line is, where it says SQ. Drag it up, so up a bit. You see the line that's above it. That line up there. Yeah. Drag that up. It should bring up the fundamental. Drag it up a little bit higher. A little bit higher. I want to see like if the revenue's changed and all of that. Cool. So I'll keep scrolling down in this window now. All right, cool. So boom, it's beaten earnings 4 times in a row. Revenue's been going up. So Wagwan, why is it getting battered like this?
It's basically doing a PayPal.
Nah, right.
See, so in terms of technicals, it's a buy. It's a buy area right now.
Analyst buy as well. All these digital payment platforms are getting murked, and I think they're just getting turned into accumulation zones.
Yeah. The question, does it, when it comes to these things, does it matter why this is? Because I think why can probably answer questions whether it's a good time to buy or not as well.
I think it's a lot of it is narrative to get people to not be interested in things that are actually quality companies.
I think it's down to connection though as well, because obviously, like when we're talking about like the pandemic, now this is a time where people were inside a lot, so a lot of people were sending money through these through these companies, through like the PayPals and whatnot as well. So of course PayPal stock was increasing because people were using it a lot more. PayPal was in use a lot where people were doing a lot more online transactions. They couldn't exactly pay cash and stuff like that as well. So I think that's why like the stock has decreased in value, because a lot of people are finding other ways to obviously send money to each other and whatnot as well.
We say that,
or they're just doing cash and stuff maybe.
we say that, but then when we looked at the revenue hasn't changed.
True.
That's what I mean. Like when you look at the fundamentals,
Yeah, turn your volume off.
it's the same company that it
Turn your
was
volume off.
in 2022, revenue-wise, but it's now on discount by 60%.
Yo, I beg you check Square against PayPal. I swear them stocks look exactly the same. I swear the team's the same.
Every time you do this, bro, you discover some mad fucking shenanigans.
You know me, I
I'd be
like
able
to
to do
compare
that again.
assets against assets.
Is it this one again?
Yeah. Compare
Trust me.
compare compare it to PayPal. I
Okay,
bet you
give
see
me
it's
a
the same
moment.
price action.
Give me a
I'm
moment. It's gonna
actually
take a
worried.
Let's see if the market's swimming together.
Here we
I
go.
bet you the price. Actually, so yeah.
Can you guys see?
Yeah, then close.
Is it not?
Is it not showing?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Pretty much the same.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Mad.
man. So yeah, it's perfect. Example here. So yeah, in addition to Square, let's have a look at my other investments. I also looked at OTLK as well recently. Recently did 25%, I think last week.
Mad.
Jay and I also went into Home Depot. I actually think in this final quarter it wouldn't be a bad shout to look into retail companies, and the reason why is because obviously we've got many holidays in play right now. We've got Black Friday coming up, we've got Christmas, so I think the likes of Home Depot isn't actually a bad shout to stay in, because obviously if people are buying, people are buying lots of stocks.
Yeah, check Walmart.
Yeah, I'll have a look at Walmart now as well, actually. Right now I'm looking at OTK as well.
Yeah, that accumulation zone on OTK is disgusting.
Yeah, definitely. It's another therapeutics company, which, like, this is the lowest low right now, but it's literally just consolidating. So, it's really waiting for something to kick off before it goes boom again. And if we're looking at all-time highs, it's just crazy. I think that's a bit too low.
Oh no, the Rossi got to twin, didn't it?
Bro, these are my kind of trades, bro.
All-time high, Jesus, 8,400%.
Oh.
So yeah, that is insane. So we got 0.5 to 44.4. Someone do the maths quick.
Oh.
Someone do the maths quick.
That's like 88x.
Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah,
nah, you're not meant to be getting them kind of gains, bro.
That's just crazy.
You're not supposed to.
That's the thing, but look here. That's a mad RSI move right there as well, and it's about to pop over as well.
Crazy RSI.
So yeah, that's before the market actually did 20% this week. So yeah,
I think I know what the catalyst might be for all of these therapeutics.
What do you reckon?
Shout out to ARK Invest again. You remember we did a dive into CRISPR, the gene editing therapy?
You and I, you mean?
No, we did it on the game time back. There's a company called CRISPR, and they do gene editing therapy.
Right.
But they've actually cured sickle cell. So
Really?
they didn't. Yeah, they've had an announcement where they got this late. I'll send the link into the group later. There's a lady that went through the trials, and she's been free of sickle cell for, I think it's, don't quote me on this, I think it's 3 years now.
Wow.
So the FDA are going to either approve it or decline it. I think it's the last week of November.
Mm.
And if that gets approved, the whole therapeutic space is just going to go whoosh
To the moon.
Yep. And then all the hype's going to be therapeutics. Oh, therapeutics, gene editing. Oh, everyone's going to be off AI, and everyone's going to become a doctor all of a sudden.
But another thing is, like, therapeutics is already adopting AI as well at this point, isn't it?
That's what CRISPR is. It's AI.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
It already is, but it's just people don't realize, isn't it?
Yeah. I've got one more stock. Actually before we look
You've been
at
bringing
retail.
fire game, bro. You've been bringing fire game.
One more. It's called Solar Edge Technologies. This is, I believe this is one Jay put me on. If I'm not mistaken. It's called, the symbol is SEDG.
That's a good point.
And it's at a very, very similar point to Square right now, to Block.
Now's a really good time to
so
buy
it's
that.
about to reach a
now's
support zone.
Great time.
It's been falling since I invested, but it's about to hit a support, which is really good. And all-time high is sitting at $315 per share as well. So it's another good move from all-time high.
Yeah, go on it, because at the moment you're on Outlook.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's so funny that you meant to just be happy with 10%. Yeah, this is getting murked.
So, yeah, look, it's at a really, really good point on the RSI. The support is there as well, as you can see.
Yeah.
So yeah, it speaks for itself. Like, and this is the beautiful point as well. There's actually a previous resistance there as well. So that is a crazy zone. That's a previous resistance.
That's a mad
This is a
spot,
support.
bro.
This is a support, and this is your RSI. So yeah.
And that's weekly.
Yeah, weekly. So literally,
you're killing me today, bro.
If we look at monthly, it's not far. It's not far either. You know.
Mad.
And yeah, so you can see huge amounts of consolidation here. But the market's obviously formed, and you can see, look, there's even a green candle starting to form ever so slowly. So yeah, we could see a massive reversal happening.
Oh, you're gonna upset a lot of crypto bros. There's a lot of people in crypto that don't want to hear that you can make these kind of gains in stocks.
I mean, it's inevitable, you know? It's inevitable.
It was here first.
Yeah, exactly.
It's mad. Yeah, when I was in Breakpoint, I was telling some people that we teach stocks as well as crypto. And they were like, why? I was like,
why not?
I was like, why not?
Why
they were like, yeah, I thought there's no money in it. I was like, I don't know if you've heard of BlackRock, but they've got more money than the whole of crypto multiple times over.
Literally. And there's obviously use case. There's use case in all of these companies, all of these stocks.
Yeah.
You know, they like when a stock goes up, it's because it's in play right now. It's in use. You know.
Yeah.
It's a buzzword. You know, like Solar Edge Technologies was a buzzword during this whole time period. Definitely during this period, you know, people were talking about it a lot. Now people just aren't talking about it, so that's a reason why I'm interested in buying, because
You know, when it comes to
undervalued.
these, one of my boys, what he does is he uses Google Trend data and searches the stock, and then does TA on the Google Trend data alongside this.
Google Trend data. Interesting. I'll look into it.
Yeah, and then he does TA on the Google Trend data, and then does actual TA, and then figures out when he's getting in and out.
Mm.
But he's a mad guy. He's on robotic stocks. He's a mad guy.
Yeah, robotics isn't a bad shout either, and AI stocks. Robotics is definitely good.
Awesome. Right, peeps, I got to bounce because I got a long day tomorrow and I'm ill.
Yeah,
I need to
completely.
rest up.
Charlie, thank you for coming down, man. Always a pleasure.
Always love. Gang. Shung. Let's go. See you in a bit, peeps. And Emily, thank you once again, as per usual.
Yeah,
Amazing
always
elf.
like
Thank you.
she makes its graphics a lie. Like she's done all the graphics for technically speaking for 5 weeks.
Jeez.
No, really great.
Thank
really
you.
great.
Thank you, man.
Welcome. I like to advise, it's just because I don't talk about stocks, I'm not against anything that makes you profit. Because now we're living in this world that people just take, like if you're in crypto, you take against something else. I think whatever works for you, though, just repeat,
Yep.
No, absolutely.
There's a Jamaican saying, and the Jamaican saying goes, "Money happy mech."
Money happy mech.
Money happy mech.
Just make something that is profitable. That's it. Take profit.
Man. That's it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Take care. Bless up.
Take care. Big love. Bye.